What if you could take a mission that's over 100 years old and launch it directly into the future? Well, that's exactly what's happening at Boys Town, and today we're going to dive into their next great chapter.
Everything really starts with this one simple but incredibly profound idea from the founder, Father Flanagan. And this wasn't just some nice-sounding motto, right? It was a whole philosophy, a blueprint, really, that understood a kid's health is way more than just, physical stuff.
And get this, for over 100 years now, that philosophy has been their North Star. It established from day one that healthcare was absolutely vital for the young people they served. It was never an add-on or an afterthought. It was a cornerstone of the whole mission.
So following that core mission naturally led to something pretty incredible, the creation of the Boys Town National Research Hospital. Think about that leap. They didn't just want to continue Father Flanagan's amazing work. They wanted to supercharge it with science and discovery. They turned a heartfelt mission into a legitimate research powerhouse.
And here's what's so remarkable. This whole focus on research, it's not some new strategy they just came up with. Nope. It's been baked into their DNA from the very beginning. And that deep-rooted dedication is exactly why what they're doing now is such a huge deal. Okay, so that brings us right up to today. Boys Town is jumping into a brand new chapter, and it is a big one. We're talking a complete transformation of their health and research facilities. It's like they're taking that century-old mission and giving it the tools for the next 100 years of medical innovation.
And let's be clear, we're not just talking about a new wing or, a couple extra rooms here. This is an expansion designed to totally redefine how they deliver research and treatments, not just for their community, but for children all around the world. So you're probably wondering, who is this all for?
Well, this is going to be a lifeline for some of the most vulnerable kids out there. We're talking about children with really, really complex medical needs. It's going to boost their ability to provide cutting-edge care for those with hearing and communication disorders, a huge specialty for them, as well as kids with epilepsy and so many others facing really difficult conditions.
But here's the real secret sauce. The big innovation here isn't just about making things bigger. It's about making them smarter. There's a totally unique vision driving this entire project, one that's designed to accelerate discovery like never before.
Think about how it usually works, right? You've got the researchers in one building and the doctors treating patients in another. They're on separate tracks. Well, the new Boys Town vision literally tears down those walls. They're putting clinicians and scientists physically together to work side by side in one fully integrated space.
And the why behind this design is so crucial. It is all about fostering collaboration. Imagine what happens when you put these brilliant minds right next to each other. The whole goal is to spark new ideas and speed up the process of turning a discovery in the lab into a life-changing treatment for a child. Now, of course, a vision this grand doesn't happen on its own. It requires incredible support. This entire expansion is being propelled forward by a transformational gift from the Ryan Foundation, which is helping create the new Dr. Wayne L. Ryan Clinic and Research Center. So ultimately, when you look at all of this, the new buildings, the innovative design, the generous support, what does it all really represent? Well, it represents a promise of more hope for every single family that walks through their doors.
And this promise really breaks down into three key commitments. First, to expand their world-class specialty services. Second, to enhance the entire experience for patients and their families. And third, to ensure every single child receives the most advanced, compassionate, and personalized care possible.
So as we wrap this up, remember the key takeaway here. This massive project isn't really about concrete and steel. It's not just about more square footage. It's about more hope for families facing the unimaginable. It's about more healing for children with complex conditions. And it's about building a stronger, healthier future for everyone they serve. That is the true purpose of this entire transformation.
And that leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. This whole project is a fascinating case study in a much larger idea. By intentionally merging cutting-edge science with deep-seated compassion, how can we truly reshape the entire future of medicine for children everywhere?